Excellencies, Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear ladies, welcome to the noble setting of the Prinz-Carl-Palais. It is a great pleasure for me and honor for me to greet you at such an early hour. And good morning to you all. A warm welcome also in the name of my colleague, Minister Dr. Beate Merck. It is now the third time that our Women's Breakfast is being held on the margin of the Security Conference. This exclusive breakfast club has already established itself as a good tradition at the Security Conference. With all my heart, I thank the co-organizers of this event, Dr. Schlembach from the Hanns-Seidel Foundation and its Vice President, Professor Ursula Mendle. Dr. Müller from Women in International Security, Germany. Thank you both very much indeed for your great support. Women conquer the Munich Security Conference. That was how one big German daily paper announced the 49th Security Conference. What a good piece of news. Nearly 20% of this year's attendees are women. Never before was the Security Conference so female. This female power is giving the right signal because women are particularly concerned about peace and international security, whether in Mali, Syria, or other trouble spots in the world, where war and unrest prevail. Girls and women are especially threatened by brutality, rape, and exploitation. The collapse of family structures hits women with full force. Left to themselves, women take on social responsibility for the community and fight for the survival of their children. But even in stable democracies, there's no guarantee that women can live in safety and peace. We still feel shattered by the terrible rape and brutal abuse of the student in Delhi. The protests in India, mainly by women, have made it clear to the global public that women's rights are human rights. We must stand up for these women's rights in all human rights in all parts of the world. It is therefore especially important to me that female executives are encouraged, strengthened, and networked precisely in international security policy. In the world of diplomacy, women can carry conviction with their strong qualities of prudence, common sense, and empathy. It's women that count. All those wanting to secure peace in the world cannot manage without women. Dear ladies, today we have the honor of welcoming in our midst two outstanding politicians and genuine role models for female leadership qualities. Dear Commissioner Kroes, dear Commissioner Malmström, I'm very pleased that you are with us today and look forward to hearing what you have to say. But first of all, I would like to hand over to a woman who has been a head of state for over 3 years now. Please join me in welcoming the President of the Republic of Lithuania, Dr. Dalia Grybauskaitė. Special welcome. It is a great honor for us to have you here with us today. And she was a commissioner too before. A warm welcome, and it's now you can applause. Now I will give the word to Mrs. Müller. She will moderate this breakfast. Please, you have the floor. Thank you for your attention, ladies.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Madam President. Good morning, Your Excellencies. There are so many distinguished women in this room that I have just made a split-second strategic decision not to try and name them all. But it's a great honor, as always, to be working together with the Bavarian government and with the Seidel Foundation on this women's breakfast. I will tell you that the first time we did this, the head of the Bavarian protocol, and you can see here that it's nice to be working with a regional state that used to be a monarchy. That does help. But the head of the Bavarian protocol gave me a tour around this building and said, you know, we were thinking that for 10 ladies, the green salon would have been quite nice. And then I sort of had to explain that there would be rather more than 10. The breakfast has been growing steadily for 3 years. This year it has been oversubscribed. We may have to find a new building, probably not one as nice as this one. Don't worry, we won't find a new building. With that, I will end my thanks. It's really a great honor to be doing this again. And it's a great honor to be able to welcome here two very distinguished commissioners who are both pathbreakers in their field. And I would like to introduce Neelie Kroes first, Commissioner for the Digital Agenda in the second Barroso Commission. Commissioner Kroes is an experienced politician from the Netherlands. I note here that in the notes that my intern made for me, she refused to become Minister for Defense once. That may have been a wise decision. She was European Commissioner for Competition from 2004 to 2009. She's highly experienced in the field, and she is one of the politicians in the Commission who likes to occasionally tell the German government where national interests stop. I think we can applaud her for that a little bit as well. Certainly I will, and I will hand the floor to you, Madam Commissioner.